Sorry, what?
Vocabulary don't go that far.
Oh. Well, they didn't like the rest of the joke. I told a joke one time and the guy said nines at the same time as me. I was like, Sphinx, you want me to go? This is fun. Yeah, thank you. I like you. You're a really nice person.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I love you. Let's hang out later. Talk about. Recently, I was at a party on Mount Olympus. Yeah, it was fun. Medusa was there. We got stoned. Icarus got a little too high. That dude doesn't speak massage. Hermes was there. That guy's got some fly kicks. I only had to see Zeus for a second though. As soon as I got there, he bolted. He bolted. Lightning bolt with fingers. I think the phrase animal crackers is offensive to white rhinos. I like that response to that joke. I'm sorry if anyone was offended by that joke. It's weird. The ugly duckling was really sensitive as a child. You had to walk on eggshells around him. Because he asked. Oh God. I don't like the phrase, made of money. Like, I'm not made of money, because people say that when they don't have enough money for something. But like, the implication being that if you were made of money, you always have money to spend. But if I were made of money, I would never spend money. That'd be a terrifying role. Just think about it for a second. Like, people be cutting off their fingertips just to buy a cup of coffee. Like self-mutilation be daily routine. Some things would literally cost an arm and a leg. No thanks, I don't want that car, I'll keep my limbs. Wouldn't be able to drive it anyway. Thank you, I'm my own hype man in the audience. He is my best friend.
He's speaking my life. That's all.
I'm speaking his life.
That's all. He's poetic about it.
I've often been called a poet. Jimmy Wolpert, poet. No one else like that joke. What'd you say? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. This guy's got my back though, so watch the fuck out. I think dragons really self-conscious about their weight. That's why they have all the scales. Scales, yeah. Scales. I feel like those Build-A-Bear places are really insensitive to kids who grew up working in sweatshops. Asian kids, you've been working in a sweatshop your entire life. You finally get adopted by some nice white people, and to celebrate, they take you to the mall to build another toy. And you want to make them happy, so you build it, but you cry the whole time. Thank you so much. It'd be terrible, is what I'm saying.
Let's talk about dating. I don't know. Go on this tangent. Like, just fun fucking lessons that I've been learning lately. Like, I made this list of deal breakers, like things that go down in relationships. Girls, take your notepads out. Take some notes for a second. Shit we just don't want to deal with, boys. Number one, my biggest deal breaker of all is cuddling. What are you, a faggot? If I want to cuddle, I'll call my gay best friend. That's what he's there for. He's for it. And then there's big muscles. Ladies, have we not learned by now that big muscles means little dick? Are you still catching on to this? Like, clearly he's compensating for something. It's not the shitty car he drives, it's Tiny Tim. And then there's, actually, let's just get really raunchy on you guys. My number 3, and it's fucking awful. Number 3 is coming on a girl's face. Do they not realize the 2 hours it took for us to get ready for that date that they bitched about the entire time? They destroyed in 2 seconds. No. Another cool lesson, girls, you don't acknowledge the size of a man's penis. You just don't do it. I've always been told that, aww, isn't the appropriate response. My bad. No, boys, you have to understand, that's not that bad. Like, let's go over this. Girls suffer from the odd complex. We are fucking obsessed with all things tiny. Obsessed. Like, we eat that shit up. In your head, I'm sure you're thinking that one time that girl said, oh, it's so little, I just want to eat it. Why have you not taken advantage of that situation? She's willing to eat that miniature ceramic teacup. I think the odds are in your favor. You can put it in her mouth at that moment. She's like, oh, it's little, it's cute. We're whores, right, girls? We're going on that trend. What else, man? I'm gonna get serious for like 2 seconds. I recently celebrated 1 year ago. I survived a pulmonary embolism, and for anybody that doesn't know what that is, it's a blood clot in your lungs. So it got pretty fatal. But people like to ask you all the time what you're doing with your second chance at life. I'm doing stand-up comedy, bitches. Self-validation and worth from absolute strangers. I jumped out of a plane last month. If I didn't dying the first time though, let's try my odds again. And then I'm going backpacking through Europe for a month by myself. That's exciting. I justify that one though because my dad's a SWAT officer. He's no Liam Neeson, but he's pretty damn cool. He killed some dudes for sure. Actually, speaking of that, my dad, man, he's like grade A badass. Like, it was fucking horrible growing up. Like, he ruined all dating experiences. I remember my first boyfriend, 14 years old, in the 9th grade, brings me over vocabulary cards. Because that's what you do when you're 14 and you're in the 9th grade. Not only does my dad beat me to the door, he answers while cleaning his guns. And I don't mean like click guns, like I mean click guns. Massive. Pretty sure Richard Nolan shit his pants as he sprinted back to his mother's minivan. I didn't talk to back about actually. It's been quite a few years. I don't know, I ran into him and recently he didn't look me in the eye either. I was wondering that was kind of weird, but that's just fine. Yeah, what else can I do? Let's do stereotypes really quick. I'm working this out. I'm probably not the right setting for doing this. Like, I'm cool with stereotypes because it just makes things easy for me, unfortunately. I think we can all agree, like, 75% of the time they're true. Like, can we just, like, lay it all white people are the same. Like, we've established this. But it makes things easy because I'd rather be pleasantly surprised by someone that they don't fit the stereotype, like thoroughly disappointed in somebody that they fit the stereotype. For example, I'm Mexican. Pleasantly surprised, right? I'm white as fuck. My French is better than my Spanish, and I'm proud to say I did not get knocked up with my 17 cousins before my 18th birthday. This happened when I was 21, so I'm like way ahead of the family. I'm kidding, I took care of that the first trimester. It took me now to establish I fucking hate babies. Like, are we still on them? I swear, like, my boyfriend and I, like, if we were to send out, like, birth announcements, it'd be like, Haley and Spencer are expecting, and then just, like, a giant staircase. Let's just establish that right now. Some other things about me. I'm a big fucking people person. Like, fuck interacting with you guys because you're shitty, but I love watching. I'll watch all day. That shit's great. San Diego Zoo is probably, like, one of my absolute favorites. When a kid sees two animals fucking for the first time, so good. He just freaks the fuck out too. He's like, oh my god, mom! Oh my god, mom!
Poppers, check it. Another MC loses life tonight, Lord. I beg that you pray to Jesus Christ. Why? Oh Lord, Father, don't let him bury me. Whoa. I horn MCs like Mephistopheles.